Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. This is what we're drinking right now. Well, we've been slacking on the series.
We have been, this is something that we usually do quarterly, and it kind of got away from us because long year, things have been happening, we've been traveling a lot, and so this one's a little bit different because it's not necessarily what we've been drinking this season like it normally has. This time around, we came back from this road trip, all of our whiskey was in storage, and there were a couple bottles we were really excited to get, so this is what we're drinking now, Anticipation Edition. Yeah.
I like that. I picked 2 bottles, Phil picked 2 bottles. I bet you can't guess what they are.
Yeah, pause the video right now. Say which 4 bottles you think that are gonna show up here in this video. And if you guess them all right, maybe we'll give you something. There's no way it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Why don't you kick us off with one of your 2 bottles?
So of all the bottles here today, this is one that you might actually guess. I just talked about it on our last live stream. It's the Macallan Rye.
You love this bottle.
I do. I don't know what it is about it that I want to drink it in the summertime, but it's oatmeal cookie deliciousness, and as you can see, not even open yet. I'm cracking it today.
Absolutely, and it's a great bottle. It's a bottle that we tasted for the first time at this campground, at this campsite.
True
right
story.
Here. Metolius River, by the way, right behind us here in Central Oregon. Don't tell anybody, it's gorgeous here.
It's gorgeous. So next on the list, a bottle that probably won't surprise many of you either.
Yeah, if you've been following the channel, you know that this is a bottle that I discovered earlier this year, fell in love with, and it is a single malt, single barrel. This is McCarthys single malt. This is a peated whiskey. Might surprise you, but for whatever reason, ever since I tasted this bottle for the first time, it hits my palate perfectly, and it's something that I crave. I actually love this bottle. So this one here is 113 proof, and something about that proof point really suits this whiskey, this profile. Clear Creek Distillery in Hood River. Every time I try one of their whiskeys, I like that brand a little bit more, and everything that they make just hits my palate beautifully. So McCarthys, this is the Trailhead single barrel pick from Central Oregon here. I'm gonna drink a lot of this weekend. There's a couple of these bottles left, so I think we're probably gonna have to pick one of these up on the way home as well, but great bottle right here, McCarthys whiskey. If you haven't tried it and you like peated stuff, check it out.
So this list is all about anticipation, and next up is a barrel strength version of Frey Ranch. We have not even opened it yet. We have never tried a barrel strength version. We love Frey Ranch. I am pumped to try this.
I'm so excited that this one is along for the weekend. This is a Nevada brand. We visited them earlier this year as well. Got this bottle out of state, and almost as soon as we got home, we put it in storage because we were hitting the road again. So I can't wait to get into that this weekend. What are the numbers on that?
It is 129.26, so it'll be a healthy heat.
We'll get into it a little bit this weekend. But wow, I love the look of this bottle and the labeling and everything about it. Frey Ranch just killing it. We fell in love with that whiskey this past year, and we fell in love with that distillery when we visited. So if you get to Nevada, definitely check them out. Real green to glass distilling done right.
Man, we're all over the map today, closing it out with another Pacific Northwest bottle.
Absolutely, and another single malt. So something is definitely happening with my palate here for this last year. We're going to Seattle this time. This is Westland and the search for the Seattle Kraken. This is the Seattle Kraken Hockey Edition bottle from Westland, single malt. This is the 92 proof, it's a gorgeous looking bottle. I'm gonna hold it up so you can check it out there. I love the look of this one. I'm so excited because hockey season's right around the corner. But this is a bottle that we were supposed to visit Westland and get to know them a little bit last time that we passed through Seattle, but then we got COVID and we couldn't.
Yep.
So all we did was grabbed a bottle on our way out of town with our tails between our legs. So very excited to really get into this one because we tried it a couple times before we left and really, really loved it. So this is a bottle that as a collector, I was really excited to get my hands on because it looks awesome. I love hockey, and it's a delicious bottle to boot. So if, like me, your palate is starting to change and you're interested in those single malt bottles, Pacific Northwest has a lot to offer between the McCarthys and the Westland, and then some Westward. There's other ones out there. Something about these bottles, huge flavors. I've been looking forward to getting back and getting more into these bottles and learning more about them. So there you go, 2 Pacific Northwest bottles, a Nevada bottle, and 1 Kentucky bottle. I guess it's safe to say that we have gotten into some flavors that are way outside of our comfort zone, and things are changing dramatically the more we learn about whiskey. Well, now that the sun is completely in our eyes, it is time to go sit in those rocking chairs back there and stare at the river.
And crack this baby open.
Why not? From wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Can we crack this one open too?